Hey there, YouTube. It's your boy tattooedbert coming at you with another little vlog video here, and some things I kind of wanted to talk about. Um, a friend of mine who goes by the name of Donnie B Vaping. I met him before. I met him in vapeshack.org. He told me that he was going to start getting into selling some DIY supplies and some stuff like that. And he actually sent me a prototype of his starter kit. He sent me the beta version, which is not completely, set in stone of final products for sale. But he did send me a DIY kit, and it came with about 120 mils of nicotine, an additional 100 mils of just PG, and a couple of flavors that he has that he's testing out. I wanted me to test them out for him. So I went ahead and mixed up a couple bottles here of the juices and everything. I still have some of the nicotine left, so I can mix up some more juice. I have some other concentrates around here, but I have started getting into the DIY game a little bit here. And like I said, the package that he sent me was a beta. It's not quite up for sale yet. So what I'll do is when he gets it finalized and everything and gets it ready for sale, I will definitely let you guys know. I'll put a link down, to where you can go order it and get it and everything and go from there. So if you're interested in starting a DIY, that's a good way to actually really get started. Get the sample kit from him, get used to mixing everything and how everything works. That way you're not spending a huge amount of money buying stuff that that you're gonna mess up. I mean, let's face it, if you're new to DIY, as I am, you're going to mess up the first few times until you find out what the exact ratios are, the balance of everything is, what you like to vape it, all that good stuff. So this is definitely an awesome way to do it. Would highly recommend it. Like I said, I will do another video once he does get it finalized and get everything up, ready to go for sale. But yeah, so far, as a matter of fact, one of the juices that one of the flavors that he sent me, prototype flavor, I am actually vaping on right now in my Omega, and it's actually a very quite tasty flavor, and as you can tell, it has a lot of vapor production. That's because me personally, I like max VG. So what he sent me was the nicotine and the VG plus some extra VG. He sent me some 6 milligram nic VG, another 120 of VG to cut it in half for 3 milligram, which is what I normally vape on a RDA. Excuse me. The only PG that I have in here is the flavoring. So quite literally, in this bottle right here, I only have maybe about that much PG total. The rest of this is VG, so it's extremely high VG, which personally I like. Now it does mute the flavors down somewhat, as everybody probably knows. Your PG is what your VG is what carries the flavor. Your PG is, oh no, I'm sorry, I have that backwards. I am so sorry. VG is what gives you the production. PG is what carries the flavors. So if you go for a higher VG, your flavor is going to be a little bit more muted, but that's fine for me. I can still taste the flavors. I can still enjoy the juice. It still puts out one heck of a cloud. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get all lost in the fog there. Another thing I kind of want to go over here, I've seen a lot of things on YouTube and a lot of things here on YouTube and a lot of things on Facebook about people with mods in their pockets exploding and the dangers of exploding mods. Well, for those of you that are somewhat new to vaping, coming here, finding my channel, and seeing this video, and you might not be very versed in vaping, again, very new to it, I'm going to tell you right now, vaping is safe as long as you follow the rules for vaping and the safety precautions. Now, main thing is battery safety. I have a couple batteries here that I do not have in rotation right now. These are out of rotation because I have to get them re-sleeved. Now, what I mean by getting them re-sleeved, you can see right here the blue part. This is a battery sleeve. This is what protects your battery, the negative, from grounding out. Ooh, sorry, I just shocked myself. Anyway, good example right there. That's why I don't use these right now. But that's what keeps them from grounding out. Now, the problem with these batteries here, if you can see right here at the top, you see how that's the blue part is kind of messed up right here? And also on the bottom here, how it's all kind of nicked up on this one battery. And on this battery here, you can see how the top is all gnarled up. These are unsafe batteries to use in a mod at this point in time until you get them rewrapped. So guys, if you see your battery wraps have any kinds of nicks or tears in them, they are unsafe. Do not use them. Another thing, guys, for battery safety, be aware of what kind of batteries you're using. Don't use a El Cheapo type battery and something like, we'll say here, and say something like a simple mod, or even your Omega stacked tube mods. These are called mech mods. They have no regulating precautions to them whatsoever. It's straight battery to contact, full amp firing. So if you overstress your batteries, you will cause them to vent. They can explode, yes. But as long as you take the precautions, as long as you take the precautions, you know what you're doing, you know what kind of batteries you're using, you know what kind of amperage and draw that they can handle, you know what kind of build you can put on them, you should be safe. And again, if the wrapping on them is fine, it's not all chewed up, you should be safe. But honestly, I would not recommend a mech tube mod to a newer vapor. I would recommend going with a regulated device. And what I mean by regulated is something like this. This is a old Sigeli 150. But when I push the button here, you can see how this lights up. Now you can control your wattage. You can control, it shows all of your wattage, your ohms and everything, and you can move wattages up and down. Where you can do that on this, you cannot do that on this. This is straight voltage, straight wattage. So newer vapors, I would highly recommend going with a regulated type device. But yeah, guys, that's about all I have really to say here for this little vlog here. I just wanted to kind of put the idea out for my friend Donnie B Vapes about his product that's coming out really soon, and some battery safety to help potentially keep some of you guys safe. Yeah, and also, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put a little thing up here, right about here, right in this area, for recommended videos and everything. If you want to, go ahead and click right here. Check out a video that YouTube suggests for you here. Click down here if you want to check out a playlist. I'm going to put a playlist thing up here for you to check out if you wish. And somewhere probably right around here, I'm going to put a little thing up. So if you want to, you can click on that to subscribe if you have not already. And make sure to, if you do subscribe, you click on that little bell icon and check mark send me notifications so you get notified of anytime I upload a video. And guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with me. As always, guys, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And vape hard, but vape safe.